Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the 2D cut paper design challenge portion of the Visual Arts audition at Booker T. Washington. Students are given a 7 by 7 inch square, construction paper, scissors, and glue. And they have to make a word design that starts with a letter. So I'll give them a letter, and they have to come up with a noun that starts with that letter. So this one is T for tree, B for banana, P for prism, C for carrot, P for pepper, M for mountain, P for persimmon, and D for dice. So the rules that I give them is they have to have repetition of color and shape. So you can see that this one has repetition of color and shape, and then you also have to be able to rotate the design so that the composition works from any angle. This example is about a moderate level. There's not a whole lot of variety going on with the different squares. They could have benefited from having larger dice or maybe putting an additional pattern on the background. So this one is persimmon, and you can see that this one is also moderate. There's not as much organization as there is in this piece, but here you can see an attempt at innovation with creating some pattern. So although it doesn't exactly work out, you can see that they're trying to be creative. So this one is considered strong, it's mountain, and you can see that the student used a repetition of triangle, not only in the background, but when they made the individual mountains. The mountains are simplified and using fun pops of color, and then also some just design elements added on top. This one is also strong. The peppers are nice in that they have highlights. You have some design elements added in, and then the use of the black square kind of creates a foundation for the composition, giving the peppers something to pop off against. So here's carrot. This one is also considered strong, a kind of a simplified abstract version of a carrot with the fun layers on top. And then some simplified design elements. And you can see, once again, that it works from all different directions. So here's P for prism. Again, strong composition. They have nice edge breaks and good repetition of color and shape. They used an entire black square to lay down instead of using the white, which is perfectly acceptable. This one has some glue smears, so maybe lose a little bit of points for craftsmanship, but overall a strong design. So here's banana. You can see repetition of color and shape, and then it rotates well. I would say that with the addition of the blue design, I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more blue design worked into the background. It's an attempt at creativity. I'd say without it, it would be boring. So this would be at a good level. And then here we have our trees. I would consider it at a strong level. Nice repetition, kind of a formal arrangement that creates a nice pattern, and again can be rotated from any direction. Students have 30 minutes to complete the design, and there's always extra time given for brainstorming, and the teachers and student assistants are always available to assist.